Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, we'll be doing a review for The New Gods #1. This is a new book from DC Comics. But let's talk about the creative team before we get into this book. This book was actually something that I had been waiting for a little while because of the creative team. This is written by Ram V with art by Evan Cagle. We also have Jorge Fornes on a few pages of this book, which you will most likely see a lot of the Fornes pages here because of the preview pages that I have access to when I'm working on this video. We also have Francesco Segala on colors, letters by Tom Napolitano. And in this book, we have an old god has died, and the reverberations of his passing are felt across the universe, setting forth the soldiers of an intergalactic army and awakening the latent powers of a mysterious child on Earth. But all this is foreseen, and it is all told to Metron by the source wall. That's really interesting. I love when they bring in some of that weird Kirby, fourth world type of stuff. With this prediction now, New Genesis and Apocalypse are both thrown into chaos and conflict. Meanwhile, on Earth, Scott-Free and Barda find themselves unaware of this incoming problem they are still dealing with being parents. This is really, really cool. First of all, I want to talk about, since you're going to be seeing the Jorge Fornes pages, it is just masterful work to include those pages in here to really kind of show you the difference between the old gods and the new, right? That's a really fun way to divide things. Kudos to the editing team, which we have Ben Mayers and Rob Levin and editors, and James Reed as assistant editor. Um, like, just whoever thought of the idea of having Fornes do these first few pages to illustrate the passing of the old god, right? To illustrate the gravitas of this event. Because Evan Cagle's art is fantastic. I love it. But it is very stylized compared to Fornes's art. Fornes's art, it's a really precise type of style. You'll see what I'm talking about exactly when you go into some of these pages. But I really enjoyed this book, and a lot of it has to do with Ram V. Like, just fantastic writer, knocks it out of the park every time. And just when I think I know where the story's going, we take twists and turns. I love the inclusion back of Mr. Miracle and Barda. Like, I love, it almost feels like a little bit of the follow-up series to the Mr. Miracle series. Now, obviously it's not like a direct follow-up, but this is something that they could be dealing with in the future. Evan Cagle redesigns some of these new god characters, which, of course, created by the King Kirby. Uh, my goodness, I really love the look of the book, the feel of the story, the pace at which we're going. Like, we are thrown into the deep immediately, like from issue 1. So this just ticks a lot of the boxes that I'm looking for in a New Gods book. I'm very excited. I was very excited when there was a New Gods film in the works over at DC Studios. So maybe that's something that James Gunn and team kind of revamp, and especially with bringing some of these characters back to the forefront. But yeah, very exciting stuff. I love the way that the book looks. I love the way the book feels, and I think it's a really strong start for a new series, especially because the New Gods and the fourth world that Kirby created feels like it has a high barrier of entry. But in this one, I feel there's a little bit of narration that you have to kind of get past that. But if you're able to cross that wall, that source wall, if you will, you'll find yourself in a really cool world. So, highly recommend you check this out. Oh my god, I can't wait to see what else the team's gonna give us. I hope that we get to see Fornes art a little bit more in the future, maybe flashbacks or something like that. Use it sporadically because he's also one of my favorite artists, especially when you have him in some Batman pages. But this looks great, it looks fantastic. So hopefully we get some more of that in the future. But there you have it. If you have read this book, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.